This is where you were. Pyra!
Sorry, Rex. I couldn't tell you. Because... I got an invitation to join Smash!
Huh? Oh! I thought I was gonna be in Smash! Oh! I thought I was gonna be in Smash! Oh! I thought I was gonna be in Smash! Oh! I thought I was gonna be in Smash!
Oh! I thought I was gonna be in Smash!
Welcome everyone, this is On Just Restart, and today we're going to be talking about Pyra and Mythra coming to Smash Brothers. Well, another one potentially coming to Smash Brothers, another character from Xenoblade Chronicles 2. The character I'm referring to is Rex. Now I know, that might seem a little lofty, a little crazy. I think it probably is. I think this video probably shouldn't be taken too seriously. This is more for fun. But maybe there is something here. Now, before I really get into this whole possibility, this iceberg, if you will, of Rex getting into Smash Brothers, I first want to talk about just how awesome Pyra and Mythra are. I am excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as a whole to be represented in Smash Brothers. The series is getting a lot more publicity now, a lot more people are looking into Xenoblade Chronicles 2. It's an incredible game, one of my favorite games on the Nintendo Switch. Once you get into it, if you can get a handle on the combat system, which I think is really deep and engaging, but it's kind of hard to sort of learn and understand. Once you do that, and you get into this game, you get into the story, and you get to see the worlds and the characters, it is an incredible, incredible experience. So I'm just excited to see some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 love in Smash Brothers, and Pyra and Mythra, I think, are great representatives for the series. Absolutely, I think they made a great decision with what they've done with the movesets and such. I'm extremely excited. I watch this trailer pretty much every single day, and I think it's amazing. As does the piece of cardboard in the background. We've been talking about Rex and Pyra and Mythra getting to Smash Bros. For so long, and most of them are there. Well, you could already argue all of them are there because, well, even though it's just Pyra and Mythra as the playable characters from what we've seen so far, still, we get to see Rex with the taunts and also the final smashes. So it's not like he isn't involved to some extent. He already is. Well, maybe. Maybe I am. Maybe I am a little crazy to think that there's a chance that there might be a little bit more here. Maybe. And maybe when we get to see the Sakurai Presents in March, we will see a little bit more. Maybe there'll be another playable character. That's what we're talking about today. But before we jump into things, let me first talk a little bit about my social media. You may see various things here on the screen. You can check it all out. It's linked in the description below. And of course, if you like what you're seeing here, you can subscribe and maybe also leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. But now let's get on to this weird little concept I have of Rex maybe getting in to Smash Brothers still, even though we already got the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 reveal for Pyra and Mythra. So here's my thinking here, okay? Pyra and Mythra are amazing, awesome characters, we already talked about that. But they come as a package deal. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Rex is their driver, they are the Blades. Blades and drivers work together, they cannot fight alone. Well, they can, but they fight the best together. And to some extent we see that with the taunts and the final smash. But the idea always was for Rex alongside Pyra and Mythra. That's what we've been sort of hoping for and predicting for the last 2 years or so. When we go back to the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct, I'm not talking about the Sakurai Presents, I'm talking about that final actual Smash Direct before the game actually came out, where they gave us the last bit of information and character reveals. Towards the end of the Direct, we got the Rex Mii costume. It was a bit of a consolation prize, as Sakurai's explained, I'm paraphrasing here, but he said something along the lines of wanting to get Rex and Xenoblade 2 more involved in the game, but they didn't really make it due to time constraints, so we got Rex as a Mii costume instead. And at that point, a lot of people felt that it was no longer possible for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 to have some sort of involvement in the Fighter's Pass because there were spirits, there was a Mii costume. They just didn't think it could happen. But as we have seen, spirits can happen. We've seen different Smash characters break different types of fan rules all throughout the DLC. It almost seems like Sakurai has done it on purpose. It almost seems like every time we get some sort of crazy reveal, it's to sort of subvert our expectations. And that's been pretty exciting. But if you were on the side of the people who felt, like myself, that spirits or Mii costumes couldn't deconfirm characters, you may have agreed that Rex, Pyra, and Mythra made sense for Smash Bros. Sakurai wanted them in the game. They were the starring characters from one of the biggest, newest games on the Nintendo Switch, a big Nintendo series. And it really was just a matter of time, and as time has shown, that was the case. It was just a matter of time. A lot of people doubted that they could happen when we got the reveal for Byleth because it was a Nintendo character, but it was from a series that came out after Smash Bros., so it sort of suggested that characters from ARMS and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 couldn't happen. Of course, with the next big DLC reveal, Min Min from ARMS, that dispelled that idea. On top of the idea of spirits deconfirming characters. Min Min was a spirit, Min was a part of ARMS, and there she was in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a part of Volume 2 Fire the Fire's Pass. And at this point, there was also this idea that we wouldn't be seeing a lot of Nintendo characters in the DLC, but with Byleth and Min Min, that idea was starting to break down. But even after Min Min, people were thinking that the rest of the DLC would just be all third-party characters. I never really felt like that made sense. This is a Nintendo fighting game. While third-party inclusions are definitely a big deal and they're exciting and they're gonna continue to happen, I think, there's also gotta be some Nintendo characters. So, we got another, with Pyra and Mythra and Smash Bros. But looking at the reveal, many of us expected that they would start things off with a Smash reveal as they usually do. This was not shocking. And at first, when I saw what it was, I was like, oh yes, Rex and Pyra and Mythra were coming to Smash Bros. However, as the trailer drew on, we got to see more environments and character interactions from the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 series. It was starting to feel like something more potentially, maybe Xenoblade Chronicles 3, or a DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, maybe Xenoblade Chronicles 2.5, or something along those lines. That's just how involved it felt with the Xenoblade Chronicles story and world. Rex was all a part of this. He was the main character for the first part of this trailer. He was significant. But when Pyra shows that she got the invitation, she says, I got an invitation to Smash, not Rex. And then Rex says, what? I thought I was going to be in Smash. And then Pyra tells Rex, just sit back and leave it to me. At this point, it becomes relatively clear that Pyra is the character that is coming to Smash Bros., not Rex. We see a whole moveset with Pyra, and we just see taunts with Rex. And then later on, they reveal Mythra in epic fashion, and it's the same thing. They have taunts for Rex, and Rex is part of the final Smash, but that's it. So then, is there anything that suggests that Rex could be in Smash Bros? That's what this whole video is about. It's a bit of a joke because I'm not really sure it's gonna happen, but there's something in part of me that wants me to believe that there's something deeper here, something bigger going on. So, is there anything? Well, maybe. So, looking at Pyra and Mythra, what we can sort of gather from the trailer is that there's something like what we've seen with Pokemon Trainer or Zelda and Sheik back in the day. A character that takes up one slot, but transforms into different characters, and they each have their own individual movesets, but the one move that is downbeat to transition between the different characters. Zelda and Sheik no longer function that way, but Pokemon Trainer still does in Smash Ultimate. So looking at Pokemon Trainer, there are 3 different characters, and there still are 8 alternative skins. There's still 8 different colors for each of those characters. So considering that, the same should still probably apply to Pyra and Mythra. They should still have 8 alternative colors. That's what I think is definitely going to happen because every character in Smash Bros. Has them, even characters like Pokemon Trainer that is multiple characters in one. But most of the alternate colors are just that, alternate colors that change around the patterns that perhaps suggest some other character from their particular series, and that's pretty much it. But there is a few exceptions. We take a look at Hero. Hero is 4 different characters, and each one has an alternate color. This would be the closest comparison to what I'm sort of hoping for right now. I think there is a small chance that an alternative skin or 2 alternative skins for Pyra and Mythra could be Rex. Again, I'm not saying this is super likely, but I think there's a possibility here, because most of the attacks from what I can see in the trailer all have to do with the actual blade itself. If we consider how Xenoblade Chronicles 2 worked as a game, it was either Rex attacking or Pyra or Mythra attacking depending on whatever blade you were using, and then for the big specials, they fight together as they show in the final smash. In theory, they could just swap out Pyra and Mythra for Rex, and whenever he swaps to the different moveset, he just changes his weapon to the Mythra blade or to the Pyra blade depending on which one he's using, and it could still work. There is a bit of a height difference between Pyra and Mythra and Rex, but I feel like it is still technically possible. But just because it's possible doesn't mean that they're gonna do it. It's already probably taking a lot of work for them to make basically 2 whole new characters just for 1 DLC. Why would they go through the extra bit of trouble to make sure Rex could also work as an alternative skin for Pyra and Mythra? It wouldn't be nearly as much work as creating a whole other new character, but there would probably need to be some magic done to make sure it all fit together with the hitboxes and such. Something that I think is worth noting is if you take a look at Rex's character model, in terms of detail, it's not too far behind Pyra or Mythra. It's definitely far more detailed than the other Xenoblade characters on top of Gramps. But the argument for Rex still maybe getting into Smash Bros. Goes a little bit deeper than that. If you take a look at the Smash banner, we see that Pyra and Mythra have been added. There is some space around them, they could move things around every time they update this Smash banner, they move the different characters around. But not too far from them, you may notice something interesting. Joker's not too far away, and Joker's taunt character, Morgana, is right next to him. In the Smash banner, a taunt character. Now let's go back to the reveal trailer for Pyra and Mythra. What we've noticed is that Rex is a big part of Pyra and Mythra. He is a part of the taunt and the final smash, and of course, he plays a very important role with the reveal of these characters in the reveal trailer, not to mention Rex is the main character from their respective game. When you consider that Morgana, who's just a taunt character, is in the Smash banner, and Rex, who's more than just a taunt character, isn't, it's kind of strange. Maybe they are saving one more surprise for that Sakurai Presents. Maybe during the Sakurai Presents, right before they show off the Mii costume characters, they also show off the alternative colors, and a couple of them include Rex, as opposed to just another color variation for Pyra or Mythra. I don't think it's entirely out of the question. But this Rex situation is strangely similar to what happened with Chrom back on Smash for Wii U and 3DS. When they revealed Robin and Lucina, the question came up, what about Chrom? And then of course Chrom made it in, but just as a part of a final Smash. So it's far more likely that Pyra and Mythra are the playable characters, and the Rex love is coming in the form of the taunts and the final Smash. But we look at the Smash banner and how Rex was not featured at all and Morgana for Joker was, and we think about how much of a focus Rex got in the trailer, it's a little strange. Not to mention that while Chrom was just in a final Smash in Smash for Wii U and 3DS, he did eventually get added in Smash Ultimate as an Echo Fighter. But there's a few more things to consider here. Going back to that trailer, the trailer definitely gave me vibes of potentially like a Xenoblade 2.5 or Xenoblade 3 for a little bit. I knew from pretty much the beginning that it was probably a Smash reveal, but it definitely had me questioning. And we have seen in the past that Smash Bros. Has been used to tease different games that are on the come up. For example, Luigi's Mansion. When they revealed the Castlevania characters, they also had a strong focus on Luigi in this haunted environment. Not too much later, we got confirmation for Luigi's Mansion 3. So it's possible they could have been using Rex and Xenoblade 2 as a whole for this reveal to sort of build up some anticipation and excitement for the Xenoblade series, which could potentially lead into a Xenoblade 3 reveal later this year. Monolith Soft came out with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 back in 2017. They have several different studios, they've been working on multiple games, we've seen multiple hires from years ago, and we still haven't seen what those projects have amounted to. Sure, they came out with Definitive Edition, but again, they have multiple different studios and we've seen them hire for different development projects, and we still haven't seen the fruit of those efforts, and it's been years. 2021 could be the year where we see an announcement for Molotof's next big game, and there's a strong chance it could be Xenoblade Chronicles 3. But how could this relate to Rex getting into Smash Bros? Well, as you may have noticed, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has been getting a lot more attention lately. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 getting a lot more attention definitely would bode well for a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 announcement later this year. But Rex is a big part of that. Rex is the main character in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And perhaps that's why they had him as a big part of the focus in the trailer, because he is important to the game. But imagine how much extra little bit of focus the series may get if they have another crazy surprising reveal for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in Smash Bros. What if during the Sakurai Presents, he gives us that 180, that curveball, that, oh wait, Rex didn't get the snub like Ribbon Girl or Springman or Chrom. What if Rex actually does get in? After all, Rex thought that he was supposed to get in Smash Bros. Maybe he still will, and maybe by doing this, that theory that Mii costumes deconfirm characters will also be crushed. We have seen different types of fan rules continually sort of trumped with the different Smash reveals. It almost seems like Sakurai has been doing this intentionally. And let me remind you guys, Sakurai is a big fan of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. He might not be a fan of Rex because he could be getting the snub, but maybe he is also a fan of Rex, and maybe he's going to get the spotlight during the Sakurai Presents as a potential alternative skin to Pyra and Mythra. I really do think that this is a possibility. But just that, a possibility. I'm not actually crazy, even though occasionally I talk to a piece of cardboard. I don't think this is super likely. When we've seen situations like this, usually what they show is what we're getting, and that's fine, because Pyra and Mythra look amazing. Seeing Rex as a part of the taunts in the final Smash I think is enough, but again, I'm just really pointing this all out, mostly for fun, but I would be lying to you if I didn't think there was at least a chance, which is why I made this video joking about this iceberg of depth of the possibilities for Rex getting into Smash Bros. Could happen, but again, Pyra and Mythra coming to Smash Bros. Alone is incredibly exciting to me. That's enough. But I guess we'll find out what's actually going to happen when we get the Sakurai Presents later this March. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that there's something to this idea, or do you think it's a pie-in-the-sky dream? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Anyways, everyone, this is On Just Restart. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care.